Alright, so we're 2 weeks into the league now, and you might have farmed up a big chunk of currency, and you're looking for a new build to reroll. Take a look at some of the best options right now. These aren't really in any order. These are all very late game builds, so pick the one that looks cool to you. Can't really go wrong with any of these here. Some will require more game knowledge, some will require less. So first up, Molten Strike Zenith Slayer. Absolutely insane DPS. Got like a 33% nerf this league, but it just does so much damage, doesn't matter. You can probably still get a billion DPS with it. Definitely several hundred million, very doable. The problem will be the kill. That's a big problem. No, the clear is meh. It's Molten Strike, right? It's not terrible, but it's okay. It's very tanky build with Slayer and Endurance Charge stacking. And then I believe Dan, which is who I recommend to look at for this build this league. I don't know if there's any like full guides here for it, but he's got that, and he's doing some converting damage to all fire and getting 90 fire res. Forbidden Rite of Soul Sacrifice Occultist or Pathfinder. Use the new Coiling Whisper. Yeah. Just got insane clear. The Soul Eater just busted this league with the ring. Just zoom around the map, a million cats fly out, everything dies. Coldest version, probably not that tanky. But if you kill everything first before it kills you, I mean, you know, softcore, 6 portal defense. No, but if you wanted the build to be more tanky, you would go Pathfinder. Another benefit is cats, the cat MTX. Downside is it is going to be a poison build capped at like 32 million DPS because dot builds capped at 32 million, which is still more than enough to do like everything in the game. But if you're someone who likes to really push the numbers, probably not the build for you. We got Penis Brand Trickster, just an insane DPS. It's tanky enough. You can definitely make it tankier. I have fubgun's build in the description. It's got pretty good clear, got explosions, but to get it to a good clear point, it's gonna be pretty expensive. I think his budget PoB was like 600 divines, so. In this next build, you guys are really gonna like this one. I think you should roll this one.
The ones who code, they build the world you live in. While you scroll, they create.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go back to my video game now.
Dev, we do you back-end web development. From the cryptic beginnings of Python and Go, to the cold surgical power of SQL and JavaScript. People learn by watching videos. You learn by building, writing thousands of lines of code, real projects, real blood, real errors. But you know what?
Okay, I just...
The P.dev Discord is full of real humans. Not demons. Not AI. Just people. Like you. They say back-end web developers made over $10,000 million. $100,000 in 2024. That's not a dream. Deeper. You know what you have to do?
Go to boot.dev and try out the courses for free. Use my code DSLE to get 25% off your entire first year if you choose the annual plan. Get farming. Kinetic Blast of Clustering or regular Kinetic Blast. I've seen regular Kinetic Blast actually be more popular this league. It's just got great clear, but semi-squishy depending on the version you go. I have a champion version linked that's, I don't know what's the best. There's quite a few guides on this build. Well, Kinetic Blast out this league. So you can go take a look at those. Depending on if you want to go. You can go Warden from like more damage and better clear, or champion for a little tankier so you don't just get run over. Ephemeral Edge, Trickster, smite or dual strike. This is what I've been doing. So if you want to prioritize damage, you go dual strike. If you want to prioritize clear, you go smite. It's insanely tanky. You can just get to absurd levels. It's okay damage. It's, if you're used to Berserker with like Carnage clicked and like 10k max hits and softcore, the damage is never gonna feel good to you. But the damage does get pretty good once you get a ton of energy shield. It's got decent clear. Could be better, could be worse. I've been using the Soul Eater ring with it. It's pretty good. There's probably a few things I could do to improve it too. So you got a few options with this one. You can look at my build, which is just going to be worse than Ben's version, but might be easier to follow in the guide. Or you can do Puget. He does the Aegis version, which is just like ultra giga tank, but your damage on Aegis will really suffer if you're not packing in at least like 200 div or something. Incinerate eventing. Got the build Connor's doing. I think a few other people are doing it too. I think Captain Lance might be doing it. It's got pretty good clear. You just frostbang around. It's very tanky. Huge DPS, but it's, I mean, it's gonna be expensive build. I'm sure you can make it work for cheaper, but Connor's builds are always like a trillion divines. This one is something I want to do this league. There is no up-to-date guide, but it was just buff this league all around. Aura Stacker, Stormburst Guardian. Waggle made this a couple leagues ago. Got big damage and it's big tanky, but it's meh clear. The clear could be better. It's Stormburst. Stormburst just doesn't have insane clear. Viper Strike of the Mamba Pathfinder. If you want to play like a really true melee build, you gotta be like in their ass for this. It's a very good clear on things like Expedition because of poison proliferation. It's okay damage, but it's capped at 32 million because it's a dot build. Still more than enough to do everything. Very tanky build, especially once you get Progenesis, and you can do a few other things. And then I have Jung linked in the description for this one. I don't know how tanky made it. Probably not as tanky as it can be. This build can get very tanky, but he's in softcore, so probably cutting a few edges there, I guess. Armor Stacker. Now this is like what I kind of see as the infinite money dump build. It just has insane DPS, insanely tanky. Usually people use Molten Strike with it, so that's gonna be a mech clear, but I'm sure you can swap that for something better. Usually it's used for things like Valdo map farming or deep delving, but its stats are just crazy and you can do everything. And then finally we got one from Poop Butts 420 or 2200. Manastorm Indigon. I don't think he's fully fleshed out this build. I think it's more of an idea video, but the idea seems very strong. So if you don't know Manastorm, it's this shield that like consumes all your mana but gives you a bunch of damage. In this league there is a rune graph that makes your mana regen very good based on chains. So this just has huge DPS and really good clear using a Wanderer skill with Kinetic Blast. And it can get tanky, but this is probably the least tanky build on this list. So if you're gonna start this, you might need to have a little bit more game knowledge.
Real blood.